Have you ever finally found a moment of peace? No deadlines, no messages, no responsibilities, just you, sitting quietly. But instead of feeling relaxed, you suddenly feel uncomfortable. A strange thought appears. I should be doing something. So, you pick up your phone. You open an app you don't even care about. You search for something to watch, something to read, something to fill the silence. Not because you are interested, but because being still feels strangely difficult. The surprising truth is, you may not actually hate rest. You may hate what appears when everything becomes quiet. Because when distractions disappear, your mind starts bringing things forward. Unfinished tasks, old conversations, future worries, questions about whether you are doing enough. And suddenly, a peaceful moment turns into a mental battlefield. But why does this happen? Why can doing nothing feel so wrong? The answer is deeper than laziness or a lack of discipline. It begins with the way your brain is designed. For thousands of years, the human brain survived by constantly watching for changes, risks, and unfinished situations. A brain that stayed alert had a better chance of protecting itself. Today, most of us are not searching for food or escaping physical danger. But the brain still carries that ancient system. It watches, it predicts, it prepares. When you finally stop moving, your brain often asks, what should I focus on now? Because your mind is naturally uncomfortable with uncertainty. Psychologists describe this as the need for cognitive closure, the brain's desire to complete unfinished thoughts and create a sense of order. This is why a small mistake from years ago can suddenly appear when you are trying to sleep. Why an unanswered message can stay in your mind all day. Your brain does not like open loops. Imagine your mind as a computer with dozens of tabs open. Every responsibility, worry, and unfinished thought is another tab running in the background. When you stay busy, you don't actually close those tabs. You simply cover them with new activity, work, scrolling, entertainment, constant movement. But when everything becomes quiet, you finally notice all those open tabs. This is why some people feel anxious during free time. They don't have a problem with rest. They have a problem with everything their mind reveals during rest. Many people also learn a powerful belief from society. Being productive means being valuable. From a young age, we are often rewarded for achievement, good grades, hard work, success, being useful. Over time, the brain can start connecting productivity with safety and acceptance. Being busy makes you feel in control. Being still creates uncertainty. The problem is not that you enjoy achieving things. Achievement is healthy. The problem begins when your brain forgets that your value exists, even when you are not producing something. Your brain also has different states of attention. One state focuses on tasks, goals, and solving problems. The other becomes active when you are not focused on the outside world. This is called the default mode network. It helps your brain reflect, process memories, imagine possibilities, and understand your own experiences. In simple words, your brain needs quiet moments to organize your life. Think of a camera. During the day, your mind collects thousands of images, conversations, emotions, experiences. Rest allows your brain to organize those images into a meaningful story. Without that processing time, everything stays scattered. So, how do you become comfortable with doing nothing? You don't force yourself to suddenly love silence. You train your brain to experience stillness differently. First, redefine what rest means. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. Rest supports productivity. A short walk, A quiet moment or a few minutes away from constant stimulation can help your brain recover and return with better focus. Second, start small. Do not begin with an hour of silence. Start with 2 minutes. Sit without reaching for your phone. Notice your thoughts without trying to fight them. Your brain learns through experience. When you repeatedly experience stillness without danger, it slowly stops treating it as a threat. Third, remember that thoughts are not commands. Your brain may say you should be doing more, or you are falling behind. But a thought is simply a mental event. It does not always represent reality. Instead of saying, "I am failing," try noticing, "My brain is creating a fear of failure right now." This small distance changes your relationship with your thoughts. The final step is understanding who you are beyond your achievements. Ask yourself, who am I when I am not completing something? It is an uncomfortable question, but it reveals something important. You are not only the things you accomplish, you are also the person experiencing life. A busy mind may need movement to survive, but a healthy mind also needs silence to understand itself. Doing nothing feels wrong because your brain has learned to measure safety through activity, but it can learn something new. Stillness is not emptiness. It is the space where your mind finally has a chance to hear itself. And sometimes, the moments you try hardest to avoid are the moments where you understand yourself the most. If this video helped you understand your mind a little better, consider subscribing to Mind Behind Choices. Here, we explore the hidden psychology behind your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, helping you understand not just what your mind does, but why it does it. And I want to ask you, when was the last time you truly did nothing without feeling guilty? Share your thoughts in the comments.